Good morning and welcome back to Sun Up on 7. I swear our control room is a riot. I will not get into the details of it, but yes, we are here in our final segment for today, and we're here joined with Miss Marina Welcome, who is the band leader of Jump Street Posse. I mean, Carnival King and Queen just went this weekend, and they are winners. So let's talk about the band and how they feel to be winners. So good morning, Miss Welcome. How are you? And welcome to our couch. How are you doing this morning?
Okay, tired from last night, but
I know, well, Mass Company on last night. I just get one little glimpse of
ours finished like 12:30.
Oh, wow.
Nobody wanted to go home.
I could imagine kind of the build up of not being able to be out and enjoy
Right.
yourself. I don't know, put so much work into it.
A lot.
People want to show themselves and have fun. And I don't blame them.
They definitely, young and old.
So Wally Birdie tell me what them in 39 years the Lee Birdie say. So
39 years.
let's go talk about 39 years, like in mass camping, carnival, getting people on the right spirit. What has that been like for you? And also, what's the passion to even do this for 39 years? Because it's not like a full-time job when you think about it.
Definitely.
So,
Originally, I used to live right on Wagner's Lane. And that's where Jump Street Posse originated from.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Right.
Then.
My mother is the one who started it, encouraging me to do Carnival, She passed away on the 5th of June this year.
Sorry to hear.
Right.
Condolences.
But before she died, I wasn't going to do any carnival. The kids started to come before school closed. And she says, honey, you can't leave them out there. You got to do it. You got to do it. So I said, Mom, where will the money come from? We are recovering from COVID.
Yeah.
She said, don't worry, something will happen. And, I got involved, got there, and then she passed away. So last night, my camp night was in her honor. It was in her honor. And I felt her spirit with me strong because I was so tired, but the energy just came.
Yes, I know
You
their feelings there.
Yes, the energy just came. But it's not an easy thing to do, right? But I love working with kids, And that's part of what motivates me, kids and elderly people. That's my thing. I'm a retired nurse.
Oh, okay.
Right.
The care and the nurture is right there embedded in your
Right.
blood.
Right.
So, 39 years now. How have you seen Carnival transform from within those 39 years?
Well, I could remember back in the days with Beverly Smith Lopez, we used to use plastic,
Uh-huh.
right? Crocus bag.
Oh,
Yeah. Coconut leaf. All those things we used to do, right? So it grows, right? And I think it can grow more, It's just that I think all bands are lack of sponsorship. That's our problem. If the government would come in and the business people would come in and maybe like adapt a band, I know the bands, all of us can do much better,
Definitely.
But there is a problem with the kids, Everybody keeps supporting the adults and leaving the kids there.
Right.
They have to remember that the kids does not have a job.
That's true. So they really can't supply their costumes.
They can't. You charging like $20 for a costume and they can't pay it.
oh.
And it's hard because then we, the band leaders, have to go out there and find that money.
So how would you want to see, like I know you've mentioned like the sponsorship from the government, but other ways also in general, like you've been in this game for 39 years and obviously it's changing a lot. What would you want to see like next year coming around or the next 10 years to know, like how would you want to see us evolve when it comes to Carnival?
I think if the business, right, start looking on the junior bands,
Yeah.
like Bellicane and those kind of places, right? And adapt a band, fully sponsor that band, you can do fabulous things.
I can
Right?
imagine.
But when you don't have the resources, then later on, everybody complain, right? But it's not easy getting out there, making that money to buy, to produce, right? They overlook that,
That's true.
right? So if the business that can afford to do it, and we have a lot of business here in Belize that can afford to do it, look at Trinidad and them. Look at their prices compared to
Yes.
ours.
Right.
You know, our prices is not even what we spend. We spend above that. You know, especially right now with the coronavirus. I went to Chetumal the other day and like, I sorry I gone. You know, most of my things I bought right here in Belize, right? Because the prices right now in Chetumal is ridiculous.
Oh, wow.
Man,
And you would
you
never
know-
think that,
Yeah,
you
it's
would think
ridiculous.
it's cheaper, but no.
No, the pesos is a little higher. But when you
But
get
the
in the
prices
shop,
are, yeah.
the prices are high. You know? So it doesn't make a difference. Might as well you stay right here and shop.
I think that's really important too, as well, because you have to compare. We have that impression that Chetumal will have it always cheaper for us, but in reality, you need to try to that conversion to check out what they have paying.
It's not, you know? And it's hard. That's why I say if the business people get involved more, the ministers get involved more, you know, your area rep. Well, thank God, mine helped me out a lot. Because without him, like yesterday, I don't know what would have happened,
Yeah.
you know? But we have to, like, if a child come to you and say, I cannot afford my tennis shoe, you know? And somebody sponsor you, then you can afford to buy that tennis shoe for that person.
Yeah.
Right.
You know? But we are not getting the sponsorship that we needed. And this is for all the junior bands.
So on the couch with us as well is Miss Kamira Bradley. I hope I got Kamira Bradley. And Miss Neil. Nia Roaches, both of Soca Massive and people first in both King and Queen. So how are you guys doing?
Good.
All right, so let's talk about being first in both King and Queen. What was that experience like? What was the King and Queen competition like in the first place?
Amazing. Hi.
This was held this Saturday.
Yes.
Yes, in the Civic Center, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not sure you guys sent in videos and pictures from. No?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay, so we have videos and pictures that will go along. But okay, so what does it mean for Soca Massive after coming out of this pandemic for 2 years? And finally displaying, okay, see we have some footage here. But what does it mean for Soca Massive to, after 2 years, just come out and just dominate? First and first.
Well, it was hard at first, but then we had a full sponsor from Bowen and Bowen. So that made it a bit easier for my mom.
All right. And in terms of your costume, I guess on the screen you'll pinpoint which one of them
Yeah.
it is, no? What type of work did it take to create this costume, the winning costumes?
Well, the team behind this whole, behind Soca Massive for this year is Knowledge Through the Eyes of a Child. So it's a whole education team.
Oh.
We had crayons, pencils, book, all of that my mom make. And my mom make the costume by her own.
Oh, wow. How long did that take?
We get the king costume Friday. King and Queen was Saturday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then we had
All 19?
yes, literally we made it a whole night. We didn't even go sleep. We got straight into King and Queen, and then we had the
The
Queen
Queen,
costume like 3 days before we get the King one.
You can imagine the Queen was
Yes,
grand.
but we have our senior group, Soca Massive, Soca Mocha, so they pitch in with we. They help, because 2-3 hands couldn't do it in a short space of time.
So I understand, Nia, you were the Queen, no?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. So your experience, you were actually on the stage.
The pull wrong thing. Girl, we can talk about that first.
Yes.
Because they think they're heavy. Oh, you're back to do right now.
It kind of hurt, but
Thank you for your honesty, honey bun. Because you know what I think that I don't think people understand. I know Miss Welcome was talking about people not get the energy and effort. Like we just see these fancy costumes, we see the dancing, and we just like, oh, can't wait for Carnival, can't wait for Mars, can't wait for these things. But you put so much effort into it, and I really think people should understand that. You know, how much time are you putting into making, like, getting comfortable? Because last year I had to wear at least something, but I never saw.
I could tell you, I understand.
My back
that pain,
is
too.
hot.
I understand the little scrapes, I understand all of them things and stuff.
So what time do you put into like dancing with that, getting that energy? For you drink like a Gatorade, Joe, or Monster? So I just try to check with all you do, girl, to get into the state of mindset. that you need to be to go out there
That's
and
it.
perform.
Oh, there we are. Here she is.
Wow!
Nice. And the colors.
I love how you move a little slow, like you glide through, because you know if you move too fast, you might tumble down. So how long have you been practicing to be able to walk in this?
I only practiced for 1 day.
You may busy to help with costumes to know.
No, I made it I try to remember the speech and then so I never mess up. I only practicing it for 1 day.
Oh, wow. So I'm gonna make you regurgitate the whole speech, right?
You remember
Give
it?
me a little 2 cents.
You remember it?
You practice this speech, so you better remember.
Yeah, I remember it. The preschool learning environment demonstrates progression from that of a toddler. Early childhood education can change the lives of young children. When a child can identify colors and shapes, he or she is striving to make sense of the world. After scribble and wavy lines, the basic shapes a child can recognize are circles, squares, and triangles. The basic numbers are 1, 2, 3, and the basic letters are A, B, C. No matter how it is delivered, it starts with crayons, then on to pencils. The stationery are some of the basic tools a child needs by preparing for a good education. The teachers play an important role in our education system. The teachers enable students to succeed by providing them with new information, new ideas, and trying to expand their success in life. The colors represents innocence, heavenly, brilliance, and understanding for our children of our society. I am 12-year-old Nia Roches as Queen Crayola, representing the band with the most hype and creative mind in Carnival, Soca Massive Junior Band. Thank you.
Ooh, that's nice. That's
And
beautiful.
I'm just like, that was so well put together. And it's so true. Like, I didn't even really think about, the fact that, you start with crayon. The broke nail, but start with that. Like,
I might eat pinto, but yeah.
you would eat that explains a lot about you, that you don't want to, you eat glue too. Not true? Yes. That was amazing. So, how does the process go about when it comes to planning that? Do you guys have somebody write the speeches for you and then somebody do the costumes, then you just go? How you go?
Well, somebody have to write the speech and then you get the speech, and then when you get the speech, you have to practice it at least 4 days and try remember it. And then for the costume, before they even put the decorations on it, then you can try and dance in it before King and Queen and practice in it.
All
And
right.
is this your first showdown?
Mm-hmm.
Yo! Are you win the first time? Girl, I want to win the second time. No, I hate.
We were talking about mask earlier. When was that last night for you guys?
Night.
So you'll be seeing me. Okay, great.
So I want to ask, because I realize, like you mentioned, the sponsorship for junior bands are a little bit low as compared to the senior bands. Why do you think that is? Like, what attributes to that? Personally, I'm thinking maybe it's just like people don't think Carnival should be for young people or kids in that sense and more put it towards the senior. But what is your thoughts on that? And can you change somebody's mindset right now too as well?
Okay, for the senior can dance freestyle however they want,
Okay.
right? For the kids, they have to be properly attired. There's rules, right? They cannot go out there and generate and dance down low and touching the ground and stuff like that, right? Most of the kids are in college. They are in high school. So we have to be very disciplined with them.
Yes.
And I think sometimes that's what the public does not understand.
Yeah.
Because when you pass some time on Carnival Road March, the comments that you hear, oh, she not the move, she not the wine, she not the this. You cannot have a child doing that.
Definitely.
You understand me? And I think this is why they go more for the senior,
Ah, you're right.
right? Because now the senior can out there and generate how they want and do what they want. We have to respect our kids.
Definitely.
understand me? They're
am
high
with
school
you with that,
kids.
yes.
And I appreciate that too as well, because you can't expect their child to do all kind of thing and all
Exactly.
Because then people are start sexualized there. So they're coming out there to have fun, to be a part of the Carnival experience. And you don't have to do all kind of things to be a good
Yes.
dancer, to be a good performer.
That's right. Because like sometimes for the road march, you have the people that is out there watching come into the line and try to touch the kids, and things that we have to have marshals to protect our kids.
Yeah, me, mom.
You understand me? Because they are out there and drinking and getting drunk and
Yes.
like they don't care. But we have to be careful with our kids.
Definitely.
There's too many kids missing and thing out there right now. And this is what I want the public to understand, right? Help the kids, right? They need help. These kids are in school studying, they take time out. I mean to say, come on, for the summer, you know where your child is at, you know? You can focus and say, okay, 3-4 hours, I don't have to worry about my child.
Yeah.
I know exactly where she is. Huh? Every time you go on Facebook, somebody's missing.
Yeah.
That is so true.
You know? So I think, like, I hope for next year, people out there think different. I keep saying it every year for 30 odd years. You know? Think different about the kids. Help us with the kids.
That's true.
Right? You can go out there, you have a job, you can pay $200-$300 for your
Exactly.
costume.
Exactly.
Right? You have a job, you know, a mother now might have 7, 8, 9 child in school, right? And 4 of them want to dance carnival. She can afford to pay that, you know? So this is what I want people out there to think about. Help us, help the kids staying off the street from gun violence and everything that is happening out there. Help us, please. We need help.
Yeah.
That is so true. Could you give a contact information, phone number, anything that people can be able to reach out to you in case, you know, they hear the plea, they understand the concern, and would like to just give some finances, give some materials, give service.
Anything, you know. My contact number is 671-2639, right? Call me, help. I mean to say, we can start from this year. We have to start from this year when Carnival is finished.
Yeah.
For preparing for next year.
Right.
Right? I'm the designer and everything for my band. Back, I don't have kind of help that other people have. Right? I sit and I make my own costume. I do everything myself. You know? So I cannot just sit down there and wait and say, okay, come July, August, I will start to do my costume. I have to take out of the box from now.
Yeah.
You know? And start getting started.
Kimari, would you have a number for Soca Massive?
Yes.
As well?
622-1481.
1481. And I mean, this is junior band.
Yes.
So definitely, I mean, with the kids as well, people, please donate. If you don't want to see with Carnival hype up,
Exactly.
donate.
Anything, water,
Water,
Gatorade,
Gatorade, everything like that.
sandwich, anything that could help the children
Exactly.
Carnival Day
Thank you for
because we
that.
have to find food for
Food
them.
for them, exactly.
We have to find drinks, keep them hydrated, all of that.
And then if maybe somebody wants to stand out there and help pass stuff, like even services to make them have more bodies.
Yeah.
Yes.
So feel like, okay, I'm going to be able to give the kids the snacks there or something like that.
Yes,
Those are things that we
simple
can help with.
things,
You don't have, if you
definitely.
don't have the money like that.
At this
okay,
point, we
I'm
not
okay.
worry about the money because money can't do nothing. Carnival are literally Saturday, just the
Yes.
small things that you could do. Yeah.
I want to ask you, Mara, for you, how long have you been in Carnival?
Since I like 5.
Wow.
Oh, so tell us a little bit about, what's been your experience, throughout the years, like developing, growing, learning, everything.
We born in a carnival.
Love
We
it.
born in a carnival.
When carnival may happen, baby.
She actually me dance pregnant with some of we.
Oh my goodness.
See there?
We born in a
Moms, you're good.
carnival for real because our carnival group start from Southside Masqueraders. Way back.
Okay.
So we family, we live for carnival. If nothing else, we live for carnival.
And I love that family affair too.
Yeah.
That makes it even closer and tight knit.
So the thing is, we all ready for Saturday? Or ready or not? Like
Here
here
we
I
go.
come.
We don't have a choice. We don't have a
If you're
choice.
not ready, I'll get ready now.
Definitely. We're
I
ready.
have a
We're ready.
choice.
So what carnival mean to you?
Carnival, everything to me.
Just everything.
Just
Everything.
That
Oh,
beautiful
no.
answer right there.
Oh no carnival, everything.
My mom used to jump up every year.
I mean, even in the virtual carnival last year.
Oh, for true?
Oh, yeah?
My girl said, no, COVID not stop my on carnival job.
And Ms. Marina, so what are we looking forward to your group going?
All right. Our team is resilience,
Okay.
right? We had Corona in 2020, right? So my team is starting out with coronavirus, right?
Okay.
We are displaying coronavirus. And after the Prime Minister opened the city, joy, the spirit of Carnival came and said, it's time to bacchanal.
I love it.
I love it so much. Like, it's time to back now. What you guys doing sitting down? Get up. Get
Yes,
up.
man. Wake up and bring the city back to life.
Right.
love
Miss,
that.
Miss Marina, somebody's asking for your number again.
671-2639.
All right. Thank you for that. Okay, so Saturday, let's talk about the route now. We know the route.
And it's changed a little bit.
I think
Heard
it was
it changed.
2019, it was the same route, if I'm not
Yes,
mistaken.
yes, it's the same road.
Okay.
Right. A lot of people had difficulties with the route when it was changed to that way. It's no longer Princess Margaret Drive up to Marianne Jones. Everybody needs to be ready for that. What is the feedback from your members?
I rather the old route because the street is wider.
Yes.
Right? And then you have some of the smaller kids that is afraid of the bridge.
I've seen, like,
You
I
know?
gotta pass this. Like,
Yeah,
fuck me.
when they get to the bridge, they get frightened and they get scared, right?
This is Bell China Bridge because they have the open.
Yes.
Yes.
You know? So I had rather the old route, and I wish they would go back to it, you know, and stop finding excuse. Because if we have to give a silent when we reach the hospital, that's not a problem. You understand
Right.
me? That route, you pass most of your sponsors, they are out there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
You're right.
Because sometimes your sponsor think you are not bigging them up, but we are.
You
But it's
just
just the road, you know? So I wish they would go back to the old road.
Okay. And you, Kimara?
I agree on that one.
Yeah. I agree too because some of the streets they're very narrow. And I remember in 2019,
For
I
the
think
trucks.
There's the truck.
2019, I think it was the truck that hit down the street lamps.
Yep.
They did this stoplight. Sorry. Yeah, that was something.
And-
And then when you reach into that Kelly Street and Damon Avenue, it gets very narrow at that point.
And you have to have a big truck because like our truck is the music truck, the service truck.
Oh, wow.
You know?
It's a multi-purpose truck.
Exactly. So you have to have a big truck, right? And right now you are having problem getting truck.
And it's
Everybody's charging
expensive.
so much money.
Yeah.
The DJ take their prices up, right? The truck people take their prices up, you know, and they don't care if you're a junior or senior. It's the same price,
Oh.
you know. That's hard.
I can't imagine because especially we're trying to rebound. So going back is hard.
Exactly.
But the thing is people want Carnival and they don't want help with Carnival.
That's right. You
They
said
don't
I'm
want to hip
cool.
up themselves.
They want
That's
people to
right.
hub up and they don't want to go and give the money. Pass on the money, pass on the materials. Like you mentioned, guys, I didn't even know. And that's why I really appreciate what you were saying, Kimara, because sandwich, water,
Everything and a little thing
Gatorade,
else.
little things. You could just give this stuff there. You could be the person volunteer and give water to the kids there when they pass out or so. But make at least snack. You don't have to take it out of yourself so much that you think you'd go above and beyond, but just the little
The
things.
simple
that
little things
add
we
up.
appreciate, definitely.
So
You
when
know?
I see kids out there, instead of just like the talk, and then also I want to make mention, let's not look at the kids and think they're supposed to act like the senior band. Let's remember that too as well. Please, not to say anything. Let's be smart and kind to our children out there because they come and have a good time.
Exactly.
Too. They deserve to be part of Carnival just like anybody else.
Right. Give them a break. Don't go in the line and touch them. You know, control your liquor.
Yes.
You just kick
You know?
me,
Please.
like your hand, yeah?
Control your liquor.
Nia, you ready for this road?
Ready.
Ready.
All right.
I'm loving it. I'm super excited, guys. Congratulations for all the work that you're doing. Seriously, because it's hard. It's
Definitely.
super hard to do what you do, and you're making it happen. I know your mom is totally proud where she is right now.
Right.
Just to know that you're honoring her. You know, make it happen. You don't know where the
Definitely.
money come from, but the money are coming.
Trust
This is
me.
somebody want your number right now.
Yesterday,
Make it happen.
I'm telling you, yesterday, I told my daughter, I said, girl, I don't know if we are making it tonight, you know, because I have in a million $5.
You see?
But thanks to my era rep, you know, Mr. Usher, he came through for me and, you know, last minute we had to just,
make it
Snip,
happen.
snap. Let's
yes,
do it.
get
Let's do it.
everything going, start to cook food, you know, and do everything, you
It's
know.
about if you try to sponsor some food, guys. People get hungry. People have stuff. You get hungry.
Yes,
So
you
that's
have to
gonna-
have water, provide water, and then for
Definitely.
camp night, a little snack, you know. Come on, everything takes money.
Definitely. So let's take our time to not only appreciate Carnival, but give our time and our energies and our resources to Carnival as well. Because we want to make it possible. These young ladies worked so hard to make it happen. And so let's respect. And guys, let's enjoy Saturday when it comes. Thank you so much for doing
Definitely.
this. All the
Thank
work
you,
we're going to put
thank
in.
you.
Big up on herself. Miss Queen, yeah. I tell her all I just...
Champions all around.
I know
all
she recite
around.
her whole speech. She made me feel good about that. Because like, yeah, you made it listen
They
to
work
that.
hard, they have to study. You know, I'm sorry my queen, Diane Alvarez couldn't be here because of school. And my king, Anthony Colon, you know, because they are going to high school.
Yeah,
Big up
well,
to them. We're
We
sitting
are-
Saturday.
So,
Definitely.
Big up to all the performers, our people that are going to give us amazing entertainment. Big up on yourself. We're proud and thankful for the work that you put in. And so with that, guys, we go to our next commercial break and we'll be wrapping up today's show. Stay tuned.
Okay.